How's it going, everyone? And welcome to this week's episode of the First 15. If you are coming back from previous streams, thank you for your continued viewing. I really appreciate it. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that as well. But to give you an idea about what this stream is, every week I sit down with 3 games and I play each one of them for just 15 minutes and then give them a rating on this scientific scale that you see above me. Ratings from 15 hours, please, 15 more minutes, 15 minutes was enough, and 15 minutes too long. After each game, I give a quick review about how I felt about it, as well as the rating, and then we move on to the next one. So, if you were here, I believe it was last time or the previous episode, I mentioned about putting all of my streams up on YouTube as well, or streaming on YouTube as well. I've noticed that it's just not really convenient for me to do that. It's kind of a pain. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing prior to that, where every week I'm going to be streaming here on Twitch. Still going to be Thursday night, still going to be 9:30. And then I'm going to just continue uploading all of my videos onto YouTube as an archive and VOD warehouse, just because Twitch only saves it for so long. So if there is something that you are curious to see, and it's already been, taken off of Twitch VOD, it should be over on YouTube as long as I'm not being lazy. So, without further ado, as you can see here on the screen, the 3 games we are going to be playing is Beacon Pines, Shenzhen IO, and Young Souls. Again, as with every week, we will go ahead and get jumping into the first game of Beacon Pines. Looking at their page, has very short how long to beat, with about 5 hours for the main story. So go ahead and get jumping into this one. Beacon Pines. Once it decides to pull up, there we go. Oh, and something I do want to mention, if you were here last week, and you saw me playing, if you saw me playing the game Genesis Noir, I actually, I had very poor things to say about that, as you could see on the ratings. I gave it a 15 minutes too long. This is actually made by the same company. This is, it's published by the same company as Fellow Traveler. So hopefully we don't run into the same situation. But we're going to go ahead and start the timer and get jumping into this. I'm going to introduce you to my book. It's far from ordinary. You may therefore misunderstand about its nature. The story awaits. In fact, its conclusion not yet known even to myself. Okay, so it's a choose your own adventure. The story is about to change. Nestled in a shallow valley, Beacon Pines, a young boy walks alone at dawn. Luca Van Horn. So this is me. All right, we're already starting off sad. I start middle school next year, I guess. Oh, the kid's dad is dead. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. That means he's 12, folks. He's 12 years old. I can do math. Feels like that should mean something. Mom always said this tree was your favorite. Is that why he's buried there? Me too. Hey, Luca. It's weird seeing Luca spelled with a K, because it's very close to how my... Right there. That's literally my first name, just with an apostrophe. That's what I was going to say. It would be weird to see it in the possessive. Oh, shit. Well, after I banged on your door until your gran answered, I thought it was going to say something else. Oh, don't cry. She's just missing. Sorry. Okay, so the kid's dead. The kid's dad is dead, and on top of that, it's also the fact that the kid's dad is dead and the mom is missing. What a champ. Sure, lead the way. Oh boy. Ah, tickle. I found a charm? What does that mean? Uh-huh. Okay. I just want to blow all of them out. Keep going. Each one. Oh, they grow black. Ah, sorry, they grow back. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you were going to get to that. Hey, who? What? Mission control? Meet me at the welcome sign. All right. What now? Okay, I wanted to. Cool. Oh, I can jump. Whee! I have this book. Under. That looks like a really comfy ass room. I'm just saying. That looks like that just looks like a comfy ass room. You know, I feel like one of my D&D players, like, I want to see every single corner of the room and if there's anything special, and then as a DM I'm just like it's got some dusty knickknacks. It yeah. Yeah. Junk. Exactly. Again, I kind of am thinking about that in the perspective of my like playing D&D whenever you're the DM and you players walk into a room and you're trying to describe it, and they're like, "Oh, I want to go see this and this and this." And you know, with everything it's just like, "Oh man, what is in there?" Rusty scissors and a spoon. All right, what's down here? Is this my room? That bed is... Okay, so that's Gran's bed. This is my bed? Oh, sick. So yeah, so this is mine. Wait, what was that? Why is he upset about Gran moving in? Be lucky your Gran moves in. Oh, piece of shit. Oh, dude, look, she's like a witch. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Oh my god. What is that fat little raccoon thing not like about his Gran? His Gran looks like an old world witch. We were gonna go love for the day. Uh, okay, that's actually a cool mechanic. We're gonna go chill for the day. You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. Make sure you're done chilling by supper. Huh. To the what now? Huh. What's up, Glenn? Good to see you tonight, buddy. What's up, Stacy? Crap, I didn't even see you guys in there. Medium pondering. So I wonder if I use one. Okay, cool. I thought if I was wondering if I used it, I losed it kind of a situation. Because that. Oh, and Luca, you and Rolo stay out of trouble. You know, it's funny that he's called Rolo because he's like a little fat orange thing, and Rolos are chocolate round candies with caramel, and I guess you could say that he looks like a little caramel. All I know is that he disrespected my grandma. That don't sit well with me, son. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Okay, cool. Oh, this exposition. I'm sorry. I get it. This is a narrative story. This is a narrative game. Cool. So he's a hyena. So he's a CEO and a hyena. Makes a lot of sense. He's a scavenger. He just goes in and takes what he wants. And he's yelling. This is apparently the mayor. Yep. He looks sad. That's why I kind of knew. Dozer was called Rolo when we got him. I didn't want him named after a candy. I don't blame you. It's like going around naming your dog Snickers. That can run into a lot of issues. That. Huh? Oh, cool. I'm just leaning. If I lean long enough, do I get another charm? No, I do not. Alright. Oh, God. How's napping today? Crummy as always, because there's a fucking kid coming up talking to him. I'm sorry, man. I just should have left you alone. I don't want to talk to any of these people, really. Are you Rolo's dad? Pete. It's like Animal Crossing. Oh my god, I can't skip it! Oh my god. Yeah, cool. Sweet. Awesome. As most who know me... Oh, right. Rolo's waiting for... Alright, so who are these people? Do it or we'll... Nah, What the fuck? Hey, no, you back the fuck off. I want to throw one of them... I want to throw that little cat in the trash can. Who's this dog? Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? This is where I come to think. If you ever want his chair back, I've even taken a standing recently. Huh. Oh. Oh no, it's so sad. Huh? Yeah, what fish can resist a shoestring? Huh? I did click it. Oh, there we go. Easy there, bucko. Oh, interesting. Hey, got a rubber ducky. Sick. Can I? Am I supposed to catch another one now? Oh, I'm supposed to do it to both. Okay. That boot put up a fight. What? Go pick out your bait? I did. I did both. No, 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 no. We're not continuing this. Okay. Wow. Actually, that's not a bad looking treehouse. Good for them. Hey, what's up, Enforcer? How's it going, man? You know the old abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yep, well, it isn't abandoned. Get this, last night it was glowing. Alright. Players blew up a massive fireworks. Nice. Let's look around this place for a hot minute. Oh, what's up? What's up with the rocket ship in the corner? Hmm. Fuck did he go? We go this way? No. Okay. Oh, dude, who is this guy? Beacon, Beacon. I like that. That's a great name. Cool. I think did 60, 12 damage and colors were transpired as the cleric hit the firework. Nice. Alright, well. Our 15 minutes is up. So there we go for our first game of the night. As you could see there, we gave our gave Beacon Pines a shot for tonight. And honestly, I can't say I can't say that I would actually play that game again. I don't think it's a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's actually a well-constructed game. I like the the charms aspect of stuff. I think that's kind of like a cool narrative thing where, at least to see it presented later on in the game, I imagine there's more divergence in how different options can take, like the narrator said. So I think that's a really cool option. I think that's an interesting way to allow a player to kind of have a little bit more control over the story. But it's just kind of boring to me, at least. Most of you know, if you've been watching this, for any amount of time, it's not Genesis Noir. That is correct. Yeah, no, it's not Genesis Noir. But it is published by the same company. It is still a narrative driven story. But as most of you probably know, I'm not huge into the more narrative driven stories or the things where it's a lot of just sitting there reading. That kind of gets very boring for me. But I will say that there are specific games like that I do enjoy, and I wish that there were other games like that employed a similar system of the charms aspect, where you can do things in the world, and that gives you other dialogue options. Now I know other games have done that. I mean, depending on your Paragon level in Mass Effect, or depending on your previous dialogue choices, you get certain ones added or subtracted. But I kind of like how how you can kind of frame that. So I think, at least when it comes to this, it's going to it's definitely going to be 15 minutes was enough. It wasn't a bad game. It wasn't Genesis Noir. I wasn't confused about what I was doing. I knew that I was a small little, sheep boy thing. My dad was dead. My mom was missing. I was living with my gran. I had a friend named Rolo, and I was going on some little adventure that was surrounding the town of Beacon Pines. I knew what was going on there. Genesis Noir, on the other hand, not a clue. Had no clue. I sold a watch to a guy and got a pair of underpants. Then I spied on a woman who was up getting changed. I answered a phone, watched a woman die, entered not Inception, whatever the space movie is, and then went planting sunlight and darkness. So yeah, I would say at least with Beacon Pines, I didn't even get to the more interesting part. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's more to it than what I see. But hey, that's the whole thing of the first 15. That's about where my attention span lies. Game I recommend is Battle Chef Brigade. Well, hey, if I can track it down anywhere, I will throw it on, because I've never played that. And while I do have some episodes already lined up, some games, I'm more than willing to throw that in eventually. Love how that game is the stick we measure on whether it deserves to be at the bottom. Yeah, no, that is the case. We do measure everything based on whether or not it's Genesis Noir. Now, Echo Generation, that was one of those games where it's always going to be there, just because I got so confused by it. But yeah, that's definitely going to be one of those games where it's like, hey, how did this measure up to Genesis Noir? So, all right. So again, that was Beacon Pines. Getting 15 minutes was enough. Not a bad game, just not what I'm looking for, and not, I'm sure that if I spent more time getting into it, I'm just not going to spend that time getting into it. All right. It's on Steam. All right, cool. I'll check that out. Might add that into a future episode. All right. So as you can see, our next game is going to be Shenzhen IO. While I pull that up. Now this game actually has a very long, how long to beat on Xbox. But it's a very small file. I actually don't know what the game is like, because once you get into it, it's kind of running already. So we'll go ahead and bring this up, and we'll go ahead and get started on this, because I mean we're already into it. So we'll go ahead, get started on our next game, Shenzhen IO. All right, read the manual. Really even better if you keep it handy as you work. Don't be like the non-manual reading person who quit just before you started and whose name will never be uttered again. Carl. Okay. This product is a mock security camera. It has 2 blinking lights. The first light blinks in a regular pattern. The second light is an internet light, so it should be blinking in a more random, intermittent pattern to resemble data upload. As you will notice, the design is partially already complete. Note the timing diagrams. I'm absolutely certain you'll do better. Okay, cool. Okay. Network. Oh, God. Okay, active and network are simple outputs. Control the active and network outputs with fixed repeating signals as indicated. Okay. Okay, so that's the one that's already going. Okay, so we need to put this in there. This music is jumping. I'll turn that that's quite loud. All right, so then we need to connect to there. Is that gonna do the same thing? Oh wait, are you? Oh my God, I have to code this? Huh? Show wires. Yeah, okay. I don't know what this means. So, sleep 6, move to 0, move to 100, control click toggle point. Huh? I feel like what I'm doing is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm so confused already. Oh, I get it. It's just going now at the rate that I am. Okay. Should probably get rid of those. Oh boy, I put too many of them on there. Okay, is each one of these a second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're gonna do move 0. P0. We're gonna replace this. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. And then, so we're gonna sleep for 4, and then we're gonna move 100 P0. I don't know what P0 means. And then we're going to sleep for 2, and then move 0. What does my shirt say? My shirt says "Furnished Caves and Reptile Arsonist," as you can should be able to assume what that means and what that is in a reference to. I love this shirt. So we're gonna sleep 1, move 100 P0, sleep 1. And then, yeah. Okay, so that should be it, right? Hey! Look at that! I got it! Let's run the simulate. Let's... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Sir Alex... Oh, Alex TV. Nice. All right. Yeah. Awesome. All right, our factory floor has some examples of older equipment that require control signals to be amplified. We had a device to adjust signals for this type of machine, but recently it was broken. Um, hmm. Oh, 1 second. Um, no worry. Okay, cool. So let's take a look. Let's get this in there. Control in is a simple input connected to factory equipment. Control out is connected to other. The signal from control in should be multiplied by 2 and copied out. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Okay. So, what are some options that I have? Oh, wait a second. Part connected to itself. Okay. So yeah, it's not doing anything. Show profiler. What's going on, man? Yeah, no, I don't know what is going on. I don't even have... I need to see... Okay, data sheets. You know what? I should... Oh my god. You guys cannot see this. This has legit opened up a new... this has opened up a PDF on my other screen. And it literally has everything in it now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, wow. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back. Nope, not that. Okay, so we need it to multiply everything that's going out. So in this document, is there a way to mimic the... Oh, so wait, no, the control in is already going in. Huh? Oh man, to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at, give me yeah, I'll show you what I'm looking at after this game. But we are we are going to this game is definitely not what I expected it to be. So copy the value of the first to the second, sleep for a number, jump. What the? Okay. Wait. Move R. One. Okay, so what? Folks, this is probably going to be the most boring segment of the first 15 ever. Because I don't know what I'm doing. um it's supposed to okay. Did we find a new yeah. Um maybe. Oh boy. Okay, simple IO or oh my god. Um okay, wait. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So if we do this and then we go to sleep 2. Sure. Okay, so that just jumps it up. I want to know if there's a way to equal what, what the input is. Sorry if that was really loud. There was a stink bug on my microphone. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is the most boring thing ever. I'm sitting here trying to read a manual on how to play a game. What does this mean? What does any of this mean? I feel like this is just not... Oh my god. Add the value of the first... Okay, wait, what? Hold on. Let's reset this. Let's get in there. We're gonna multiply P0 to what? Okay. Test if the value of the first is the same. What? Yeah. Still not doing anything. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is beyond me. I am so confused about this already. And I am losing my mind about what this is supposed to be. Wait. Am I supposed to do it? No, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely right. This is the second thing. This is the second thing that I'm supposed to do, and I'm... It's not in the instructions. I don't know how to do this. Test instructions? I don't want to have to... That's not like... This is a staggering code. That'd be a lot to write. There has to be a way to make it match what the input is versus the output. But there's not. There's not a way to do that. You can't... There's... At least I'm not seeing that it's referencing something. Oh my god. What does that mean? Hold on. Like, they're doing stuff in here that I'm just not... And then... No. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what? Time's up. I deserve that. All right? I don't know... I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, for reference, let me let me put this up on screen here so that you can understand what it is I was looking at. Okay, what is going to be the easiest way for me to do this? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the stream real fast, and I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. You're not going to pause. You know what? I'll save it for the end. I'll save it for the end. No, it's not worth it right now. I got to get out of this game. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, there we go. That was, you now lost. Yeah, no, I 100% did. Okay. Dude, I tell people to tune in. I don't know if this is fun. I'm confused. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I am so confused. Let me try and capture, this confusion, this frustration. Here we go. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. All right, this is everybody. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at literally a document that is pages long, 47 pages long, with this little guy telling me things that I can do, different bits and pieces about how the stuff works and all that. And you know what? I get it. Read the manual. I don't think this game was meant to be played in 15 minutes. I now fully understand why this game is so small, yet is listed for 35 hours to complete the main game, 50 hours for completionist. I was not meant to play this game. I'm not the kind of person who could play this game. This is not me. It is beyond me. I don't want to have to sit there and write this. There's no way that I would do this. All right, so closing that out. There we go. That was that was Shenzhen IO. For what it's worth, I think it's a cool concept. I think it has value for what it is. It allows you to figure out, like, problem solve through that stuff. I mean, there's people who literally, I mean, obviously, there are people who do stuff like that for a living. And I'm sure that those people who have that more engineering analytical mindset, something like that would probably be interesting to them. At least in the reference of this stream, that is not a game that I would ever play again. And honestly, yeah, I think Glenn hit the nail on the head with that one. That was 15 minutes too long. I just don't think that game is ever... Again, it's kind of like... It's, you know, Echo Generation was a game that I felt like it didn't explain itself enough to allow someone to just jump into it. And sure, that could just be me. Genesis Noir didn't explain anything, and you were just kind of playing through it. Shenzhen is a game that you have to want to play that game and want to sit there and read a manual to play. And I get it. It even said in the game instructions, it was like RTFM, you know, read the effing manual. And you know what? Yes, that is the case. But for me, I think I lost 15 minutes. I'm never going to touch that game again. So Sorry for wasting your 15 minutes there, everyone. My apologies. Hopefully, the next game we have on our list won't, and Young Souls will redeem us for the night. Gonna go ahead and get that one started. Oh man, that is that was something else. I'll tell you what. Um, the funny thing is, I even tried. I even tried switching. Switching my stream information over to show that I was playing Shenzhen IO, and you know what? It didn't even have it listed. And now at this point, I understand why. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our next game, Young Souls. All right, what are we gonna play? Balanced? Yeah, balanced. That's fine. All right, let's go. We'll get the timer started there, and get running through this. All right, that was, hold on. I'm gonna reset that. That was taking a hot minute to get through that. Oh. Okay. Hey, game developers, do this more often. Oh, my stream is getting a little laggy there. What is going on? My apologies. For some reason, no, yeah, I don't even have, there we go, graphics. Huh, yeah, can't even change anything. Okay, so I actually legit like that you can, skip through stuff and it, like, fast forwards it. Single player mode, you can only control one twin. You can switch them by pressing the tag button. Equip your two characters wisely as you will use them both in turn. Okay. Huh. Okay. The twins. We bring back their scars, we will be famous. Better goblins than you have tried. That's what it's looking like. I want to throw them. Oh shit! Combo! Nice. Stream's a bit choppy though, so. Oh. What is. Yeah, there's literally just the two options. Alright, well, I do apologize then for a choppy stream. Alright, where are we going? Out of our way. Use the shield. Okay, so left trigger to shield. Ow. I like the combo. I think that is a that's a cool thing. Oh shit. Roll. Okay, cool. So I'm imagining they're gonna start doing AoEs that I have to roll out of. Damn it. Okay. Not bad. I will say the I like the art style. I like the minimal, or not minimalist by any means, but it's very stylistic with the art choice. Like, you know, things kind of like the one game Sable, where everything more chunks of color. It's kind of what I'm getting with this. Ow. I keep trying to block attacks. Damn it. Okay, this thing has an impossible amount of health, so I have to be posed to die. Okay, no. Okay, cool. There's two of them. Okay, I like this. I like the ability to just fast forward through stuff. Oh, cool. And I can just switch between the twins. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, the fact that he swore, you know, the fact that we got a good old F bomb is definitely not what I expected. Okay, Rumble. All right. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to the office, I guess. It's Saturday. Get the box from the garage. Okay. Oop. It's a simple cardboard box. Not to snake, it's not. Let's go outside. Again, more more games need to have that fast forward option. While I get the story's important, I think it's actually a better way than just skipping stuff. So I do run out of stamina while I'm in the overworld, and I don't have a run option. Not a huge fan of that. What's up? Bezzy. You know what? I'm cool just sitting here for the next 7 minutes. Yep. Can I? Yep. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here for the next 7 minutes. All right. This game has already earned the top rating in my book. All right, let's get out of here. I have your moped here. Oh. Hey, look at that. Oh, sick. Cool. That is so much better. Go back home? How do we go back home? Oh, cool. Uh-oh. Get out of my way. Professor! Going down. Sick. All right, yeah. So this game is not holding back with the curse words, which hey, I'm quite all right with that. Huh, Professor? Huh? Look at the tits on that goblin. Sun scorched. Toplander, sun scorched. Ah, those are great names for humans. Cocoon. All right, let's beat their asses. Damn it. Come on. Sick. Don't care. We're on to the Goblin Library. I'm missing so much exposition, but I'm okay. Surprised if this shows up. Yeah, yeah. Don't be surprised if in the next D&D game you hear the phrase "sun scorched." I mean, if that's the case, like Toplanders, and these have to be like goblins from the Underdark, pretty much. I can see a drow saying that, honestly. Cool. Let's keep going. Oh shit. Come on. I really want to like get one of those combos again, where like the other twin comes in real fast. I'm not really seeing anything in there. I guess it's just those would just be there for damage. Oh, great. Ow. Alright, next zone. Grab certain objects and use them. Yeah, okay, cool. I already figured that out. Ow, Jesus. So I can't even carry it with me to the next section. Alright, what about you? These bats fucking suck. Alright, well, there's time up anyway. So we'll go ahead and finish up there. Okay. So, Young Souls. Wasn't a bad game, by any means. I think that was actually a pretty fun game. So, I enjoyed, like I said, I like the art style to it. I think, that no lines kind of look, it very much reminds me of, the show, the old Cartoon Network show, Samurai Jack, where things don't have outlines, you just have shapes and colors. I like that stuff because at least just that's very appealing to me. Whereas something like Sable, everything had an outline, like every individual color had an outline. I think that was had a almost comic booky look to it. So at least with this, I really liked Young Soul's art design. I think it was a fun game that, at least be a very basic beat 'em up style game. It's, one of those games that you probably want to play it with someone else. Imagining that it does have a 2-player aspect because it jumped up and one point and said that it has a it has in single player you can only play as one. So I could see, if you wanted to play that game, playing it with someone else would probably be a lot more fun. I don't know if you'd be able to do kind of that, like, jump in, jump out combo, if that was the case. But wasn't bad otherwise. So, that being said, there we go. Little off there. So that being said, I think that it definitely earned, at least for me, place at 15 minutes was enough. I don't foresee me playing that again. It looks cool, but I'm not a huge fan of, like, side-scrolling beat 'em ups, and I feel like that's probably what it is. I like the idea of, them being in, like, another world and stuff. That's cool. But also the the fast forward thing, instead of skipping through stuff and having to, like, let it load through, I liked that aspect of being able to fast forward and then stop fast forwarding whenever you want. I think more games should have something like that, where there is a bit of a carry through and you can stop it whenever you want. So I think that is cool. But yeah, I think for what we're, for what it is, I'm gonna sit with 15 minutes was enough. I think that's where it belongs, at least in my book. So do a quick recap for tonight. Tonight's stream we did Beacon Pines, Beacon Pines, Shenzhen IO, and Young Souls. With Beacon Pines and Young Souls getting 15 minutes was enough. Shenzhen IO getting 15 minutes too long. I do want to say, I don't think Shenzhen is a bad game, much like Echo Generation and Genesis Noir. It is just not a game I ever want to play again, and it's a game that I felt like I lost some time there. I don't feel like I gained any ground playing Shenzhen. The point I went in, I was more frustrated walking out. So that being said, that's why it has gained a spot amongst the illustrious gray tier. So with that, thank you all for watching. Those of you who decided to stop into the stream, Glenn and Stacy, good to see you guys as always. Tripoli, thank you for stopping by, as well as Enforcer. So thank you all for coming by. Join me next time here, same time next week, 9:30 Thursday night for the next episode of the First 15. Next week is actually going to be a little bit of a different episode. We're still going to have 3 games that we are going to be playing. But next week is actually, yes, I see that you brought Steven. I did not want to say his name. I never want to be the one to, say real names. But next week's episode is actually going to be a little bit different than what I'm used to. And for that, it's because I'm not choosing 3 games from the Xbox Game Pass, ecosystem next week. The 3 games that I'm actually going to be playing are from Steam. Now some of them do cost money. So that will be something that I will be explaining next week, but yes, next week we will be playing Streets of Rogue, Astronite, and Flurp. So get ready for next week. A handful of Steam games, and then maybe after that, we could go back to Xbox, or maybe even go somewhere like Epic Games. So just want to give you guys a heads up for next week. Thank you those for joining me again. Much appreciated every week. I appreciate you guys coming back. And you folks have a wonderful night, and I will see you later.